is no justifying or excusing what happened, because what happened was wrong. And I think every single person in my family can be like, that was messed up. That was a big mistake.
In this video, we look at Olivia Jade Giannulli then and now. Many of you will be aware of who Olivia Jade is following the recent Netflix documentary Operation Varsity Blues, the college admission scandal. She was born in 1999. Olivia Jade Giannulli is the daughter of fashion designer Massimo Giannulli and famous actor Lori Loughlin. Olivia Jade is an American social media celebrity as well as a YouTuber. In today's video, we will be getting to know more about Olivia Jade as we take a look at her life then and now. But before we go any further, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications so you never miss any updates from us. Without further ado, let's get things started. Being the daughter of both an actress and a fashion designer, Olivia Jade knew she wanted to do big things with her life even from a very young age. Apart from her, Giannulli has an older sister, Isabella, and a half-brother, Gianni. Even though she would have wanted her story to be written differently, Olivia's life is the subject of a very big scandal. In 2019, Olivia and both her parents were involved in a college admission bribery scandal that most of her fans are still talking about today. Before the scandal started, Olivia's life was going as she would have wanted. She had secured partnerships with brands like Sephora and Amazon Prime. She even had her blog where she showed off her makeup tutorials and sometimes complained about school. Trouble started when she and her sister got into the ultra-competitive college USC with average grades. It didn't take long for suspicions to start among staff and students. They wondered how the girls gained admission with the kind of grades they had achieved. One of the staff discovered that Olivia had gotten in because of her talents at rowing, despite the school not having any knowledge that she was involved in any sports. It was later discovered that Olivia and her sister had doctored images of her on a rowing machine, which emerges as part of a scheme engineered by Rick Singer, a well-known hustler. Singer bribed the directors of college sports programs to vouch for applicants as part of their intake of athletes. According to reports, Loughlin and Giannulli paid a sum of $500,000 to Singer for both their daughters to get into USC. Singer promised them a done deal and used his side door access for the two girls, a move that would later backfire. Both the authorities and parents tried to keep the matter undercover, but that was impossible. News soon broke to the world that Olivia Jade tried to bribe her way into college. The news turned a large percentage of her fans against her. She was trolled and her social media accounts were also trolled. To make matters worse, some brands she was even acting as the influencer for distanced themselves from her. Even talk shows decided it was time for them to have their picking of the Olivia Jade gist. Olivia herself didn't help to make things better. She was photographed giving a middle finger to the press. As it would turn out, the hate for Olivia Jade started a while back, after she crashed her car while filming herself singing to a Stevie Wonder song. For most of the months her parents were on trial for the bribery, they denied it and argued in court that they were not guilty. They even went as far as arguing that their payment of $500,000 was a legitimate donation to USC and saying FBI agents tried to coerce singers to lie against them. In the following weeks, Lori Loughlin and Giannulli were sentenced in the college admissions scandal. Loughlin was sentenced to spend 2 months behind bars, while Giannulli was sentenced to 5 months in prison. After the decision was passed, U.S. District Judge Nathaniel Gordon accepted Loughlin's plea deal and ordered her to pay a $150,000 fine, do 100 hours of community service, and spend 2 years on supervised release after serving her prison sentence. On the other hand, Giannulli was ordered to pay a $250,000 fine, do 250 hours of community service, and spend 2 years on supervised release. Just a few days after her parents' indictment, YouTube videos of Olivia admitting to not liking school surfaced online. In the first video, she said, "I don't want to wake up, I don't want to go to school, I hate school. That's not fair to say. My school is super chill and cool and nice to me about working, and they are super supportive of my job and stuff. I like my school, I just don't like school in general. The other video posted by YouTuber Brandon Calivo after Olivia had started her freshman year at USC. Olivia was caught in the video saying she wanted to quit school and focus on being a blogger. I told my mom I wanted to quit school and she was like, that's not happening. So she made me stick it out. And then my dad made me go to college, which sounds so annoying because I know I'm very lucky to have the education. I'm glad they make me stick it out of high school because I think it sounds kind of sad that I couldn't even finish in my last year. She was quoted saying in the video,
"So I told my mom I wanted to quit school, and then she was like, that's not happening. And so she made me stick it out, and then my dad made me go to college."
Yeah.
Which sounds so annoying because, like, I know I'm very lucky to have an education, but it's true. Like, I just really didn't want to go, and I'm really, really glad they made me stick out high school because I think it sounds kind of sad to be like, I couldn't even finish when I was in my last year.
As I mentioned earlier, following the wake of the college admission scandal, Sephora and other companies dropped their partnerships with Olivia Jade. This seemed to be the worst time for Olivia. Since then, things have started to look up for this little superstar. She made her return to Instagram after going quiet for months. She posted the throwback of her mother's birthday with the caption, "One day late, happy birthday, I love you so much." On December 1st, 2019, Olivia also made a return to YouTube, posting her first video since the scandal. She called the video "Hi Again," and she avoided talking about the scandal in the video. She has opened up about the experience, saying that she has been publicly shamed, and it was really a difficult period in her life, and she wants to look past it. She continues to claim she wasn't aware of any of it. Olivia Jade has been active on TikTok since her mom, Lori Loughlin, was released from prison. Olivia Jade, whose last YouTube influencer post was a year ago, said in a December 2020 episode of Red Table Talk that she was not fully in the know of the actions taken by her parents to secure her admission to USC. "I wasn't aware of what was going on," she said. "I did work hard, and when this did come out, I was a little confused. If only people knew how bad I feel that this happened." She also said, "I remember just like freezing and feeling so ashamed. I went home and hid myself for probably like 3 or 4 months." These days, she is very active on Instagram and has amassed a following of over 1.2 million followers. In early 2021, Olivia Jade posted, "2021, let's just keep the vibes good, okay?" In the video post where she danced with friends. This was days after her mother was released from prison, after serving her 2-month sentence for the college admissions bribery scandal. It's safe to say the scandal is now officially in her past. At the age of 21, her net worth is estimated to be $1 million. Her YouTube channel has 1.8 million followers where she vlogs about her makeup and life in general. A recent video in March 2021 showed her life was in a much better place. She moved into a new apartment and seemed in high spirits. She's planning to be much more active on the platform and has said that she would be donating the money she makes from ads to a charity. Her father, Massimo Giannulli, is currently serving his 5-month prison sentence. In January 2021, a judge denied his request to serve the remainder of the sentence at home. There you have it, Olivia Jade, then and now. With that, we have come to the end of today's video. Let us know what you think of the scandal. Don't forget to like and share the video with your friends. Until next time, we'll see you in the next video.